Welcome to my channel. Today, we're exploring Stellar Defiance, a sci-fi journey where humanity stands strong and defies the odds across the galaxy. Dive into epic starship battles, powerful tech, and the resilience that makes us unstoppable in a universe full of challenges. If you're ready for a thrill-packed adventure in deep space, hit subscribe, and let's get started. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, where stars are born, burn out, and fade into nothingness, humanity's story began in relative obscurity. Earth, a small, blue dot in the sea of the universe, hosted a species on the brink of discovery, struggling with internal conflict, resource scarcity, and the ceaseless pull of survival. Yet, in their hearts, humans carried an unrelenting will to persevere. This was not merely a species striving for dominance, but one that sought to understand, to explore, and to ascend to greatness. From the first steps taken on the moon to the launch of their first interstellar ships, humanity's journey was one of constant discovery, hardship, and unimaginable potential. The Chronicles of the Starlight Guardians is the story of how humanity, against all odds, rose from humble beginnings to become the most formidable power in the galaxy, guided by an elite group known as the Guardians. In the early days, Earth was a world fraught with division. Humanity's greatest strengths were often overshadowed by their propensity for conflict. Wars raged across the planet, fueled by greed, ideology, and misunderstandings. The population was divided, yet in the face of near extinction, humanity found its resolve. They began to realize that their only hope of survival lay not in their divisions, but in unity. A unified world began to emerge from the chaos, leading to a new era of exploration, peace-building, and eventual conquest beyond the stars. The rise of space exploration, powered by advancements in technology, was the first sign that humanity could overcome the limitations of its home world. At first, space travel was a dream, but this dream quickly became reality, and with it, humanity's first foray into interplanetary colonization began. Humanity's first steps into space were met with awe and wonder, but the reality of space was far harsher than anyone had anticipated. They encountered worlds both beautiful and hostile, filled with alien creatures, dangerous environments, and challenges that required them to rethink everything they thought they knew about the universe. Yet, in the face of these challenges, humanity thrived. Their tenacity, adaptability, and intelligence allowed them to develop technologies that could rival even the most ancient of civilizations. Through ingenuity, they constructed massive ships capable of traveling across light years, built colonies on distant worlds, and mastered the manipulation of the fundamental forces of the universe. The formation of the Starlight Guardians was a direct result of humanity's newfound power and responsibility. As humanity expanded into the galaxy, they found themselves embroiled in the complex dynamics of interstellar politics. To safeguard their interests, protect their citizens, and ensure their place in the galaxy, the Starlight Guardians were formed a group of exceptional humans drawn from all walks of life, chosen for their unique qualities, training, and abilities. Their mission was clear: to protect humanity from external threats, to maintain peace among the stars, and to represent the ideals of humanity in a galaxy filled with ancient and often dangerous civilizations. The Guardians, however, were more than just warriors. They were explorers, diplomats, and scientists. Each member was trained in the art of combat, sure, but they were also versed in the languages, cultures, and philosophies of the countless species they encountered. The Guardians were the face of humanity's morality, always striving to act with dignity and honor, even when faced with the most barbaric of enemies. Their armor was the most advanced humanity could produce: adaptive, energy-resistant, and capable of withstanding the rigors of space. Each suit was a masterpiece of technology, capable of increasing the wearer's strength, speed, and endurance to superhuman levels. But the true strength of the Guardians came not from their technology, but from their unity. They operated as a single, cohesive force, with each member trusted implicitly by the others. Their shared vision was the cornerstone of their success, and through that vision, humanity's future seemed bright. Yet, as humanity ventured further into the galaxy, they encountered alien species that were less than welcoming. Some were curious, eager to share knowledge and trade, while others were hostile, fearing humanity's rapid rise to power. The most dangerous of these early encounters came in the form of the Exo-Collective, a vast and terrifying alien race that sought to subjugate every species it encountered. The Exo-Collective was an amalgamation of multiple species, each assimilated into a single hive mind that valued efficiency and uniformity above all else. They had advanced technology, a ruthless military machine, and a singular, terrifying goal to consume or assimilate all other life forms. The Exo-Collective believed that only through absolute control could true peace be achieved, and they sought to bring that vision to the entire galaxy. To them, diversity was chaos, and humanity's rise was a direct threat to their order. The Starlight Guardians quickly found themselves at the forefront of the war against the Exo-Collective. The conflict was brutal and protracted, testing every limit of humanity's military capabilities. The Exo-Collective's ships were vast and formidable, their fleets seemingly endless. Their hive mind allowed them to coordinate attacks with a precision that humanity could scarcely match, and their relentless pursuit of assimilation meant that every victory came at a high cost. The Guardians were forced to confront a new kind of enemy, one that was not just technologically superior, but philosophically opposed to everything humanity stood for. For years, the war with the Exo-Collective raged on. Humanity's resolve was tested again and again, as entire colonies fell to the Collective's assault. Yet, despite the overwhelming odds, humanity did not falter. The Starlight Guardians, each of them an embodiment of human ingenuity, perseverance, and spirit, led the charge. The Guardians became symbols of hope across the galaxy, their bravery and resourcefulness inspiring countless others to join the fight against the Exo-Collective. Through daring raids, ingenious tactics, and incredible sacrifices, the Guardians slowly began to turn the tide of war. They discovered weaknesses in the Exo-Collective's hive mind, exploited gaps in their technology, and developed new weapons that could rival even the most advanced of alien arsenals. But the war was not won simply through superior technology. The Guardians' greatest strength was their ability to unite disparate species, to form alliances with other alien races that had once been enemies of humanity. They worked tirelessly to forge these alliances, despite cultural differences, long-standing animosities, and historical grievances. The Guardians embodied humanity's belief in the power of cooperation, and the idea that despite the many differences between civilizations, there was always common ground to be found. These alliances, while fragile, formed the backbone of the resistance against the Exo-Collective. The final victory came not through a single decisive battle, but through a series of coordinated strikes, culminating in the destruction of the Exo-Collective's central consciousness. The hive mind, once the driving force behind the Collective's actions, was shattered, and with it, the unity that had made them so formidable. The Guardians, leading the charge in these final strikes, proved that while the Exo-Collective may have had the advantage of numbers and technology, they lacked the fundamental human qualities that made humanity so resilient: creativity, adaptability, and the unyielding will to fight for a future of freedom and choice. The galaxy was forever changed by the outcome of this war, and the Starlight Guardians became legends. Even in the aftermath of the war, the Guardians' work was far from over. The galaxy was left in ruins, with countless worlds devastated by the conflict. The Exo-Collective's fall had left a power vacuum, and many factions sought to fill it. Rogue AI groups, remnants of ancient civilizations, and other alien empires began to vie for control, creating new threats to the fragile peace that humanity and its allies had fought so hard to secure. The Starlight Guardians, however, remained vigilant, continuing their mission to protect the galaxy from these new dangers. The Guardians, once a small and exclusive group, now grew into a massive organization, one that spread across every corner of the galaxy. They were more than warriors, they were ambassadors, scholars, and peacekeepers, ensuring that humanity's rise to power was not marked by tyranny or oppression, but by the values of freedom, justice, and cooperation. They helped rebuild shattered worlds, helped broker peace between hostile factions, and continued to explore the farthest reaches of space, always seeking to understand more about the universe and their place within it. In the years that followed, humanity's role in the galaxy grew ever more prominent. The Starlight Guardians, despite the challenges they faced, were always there to guide them, protect them, and ensure that the mistakes of the past were never repeated. They became a symbol of humanity's best qualities: courage, compassion, intelligence, and an unyielding desire to safeguard a future for all sentient life. Their story, the Chronicles of the Starlight Guardians, became one not just of military might, but of exploration, diplomacy, and above all, the unrelenting human spirit that had carried them from the ashes of conflict to the heights of galactic dominance. As humanity ventured deeper into the unknown, they discovered new worlds, new life, and new challenges that tested them in ways they had never imagined. The Starlight Guardians, ever vigilant, stood at the forefront of this exploration, ready to confront whatever dangers lay beyond the stars. Through their trials, they proved that humanity was not merely a species that survived, but one that thrived, adapted, and reached for greatness in the face of impossible odds. The Chronicles of the Starlight Guardians will continue to be written as long as there are stars to guard and a future to protect.